how's it going? So let's talk about budgets. Budgets are something that all of us really need to have, but not many of us actually have one. So why do you need a budget? A budget is what is going to help you manage your money better, and it's going to help you pay your bills. And if it's done right, it can actually help you get out of the debt that you're in and hopefully move into a more stable financial future. You're going to write down a list of all of your monthly expenses. So anything that you pay for, your groceries, your toiletries, your dog food, your gas, your car insurance, your credit card bills, whatever it is, write all of those things down. So make sure that once you've totaled everything up, once you've written it all out and you've added up your totals, make sure that that amount is coming out the same or less than what you get paid every month or every week. If it's not, maybe take some time to look at it and go over it, make some cuts, make some changes to see what you can take out, what you can rearrange to make sure that you're not overspending every month. So this very first initial part of the budgeting, this is really going to help you see where all of your money is going. I know for me, a lot of my money goes towards coffee, and not just coffee, it goes towards Starbucks. I definitely spend too much money at Starbucks, and that's something I'm really trying to work on, trying to cut out, because that's money I could allocate to another portion of my budget that may need it more, like investments and investment properties. So anyway, once you've gotten your list, start grouping those into categories. So what you're going to want to do is pick maybe 5 to 10 categories that these things could really fall into. So your food category could include anything that you buy at the store every week, like toiletries, trash bags, dog food, water, whatever it may be. You could have car be a category, and that could include your gas, your oil changes, and regular maintenance, and that sort of thing. So you want to keep it as simple as possible, which is why you probably want to stick around under 10 categories. So then you're going to take your envelopes. I'm reaching over to my envelopes. You're going to need however many categories you have, you're going to need that many envelopes, and that's going to be what we work with to create your budget. So you're going to write each category down on each corresponding envelope. So this one is my credit card bill. If you can see that, it says credit card bill. And so for this envelope, what I put into this envelope, which there is cash in here, all the cash that goes in this envelope strictly goes towards paying my credit card bill. Once you're done with writing down all your categories on your envelopes, you're going to grab your computer and make a list of every single category. This list is what you will be updating every week or every 2 weeks, pretty much every time you get paid. You're going to break down your paycheck into each of these categories on your list. So from now on, you're going to work with cash only. So get that through your head. Cash only. Why? Because with cash, it's a little bit harder to spend. It hurts a little bit more when you have to hand someone cash than it does just to swipe a card. And cash is a lot easier to divide among your expenses, and it's a much more tangible process to keep you working with a consistent budget. So once you have your paycheck cashed, your category list is set up and your envelopes are prepped, you're ready to start budgeting. So take a look at your category list and your totals for each one of them for every month. So, or every week, however you decide to break it down. A few of mine are, I do monthly. I have a monthly breakdown. So my food would be, say, $300. My gas or car total would be about $200. My phone bill's $50. And so knowing your totals will really help you break down your cashed paycheck every week. So now you divide by 4, which if you get paid every 2 weeks, you divide by 2. by those totals, those monthly totals. So my food would be $75 a week, my gas would be $50 a week, and my phone would be about $13 a week. So every single week, I'm going to take that cash, so I'm going to take $75 out of my total paycheck that I've cashed. $75 is going to go straight into that envelope for food every week. I'm going to take $50 of that cash and I'm going to put it straight into my car envelope for that week, and same with phone and all my other expenses. So, it's literally that easy. I just laid out exactly how you can budget your money. By the end of the month, you will definitely have enough to pay all of your bills because you just laid out all of your expenses. You broke them down into weekly or monthly totals. And within that total, you know that you're covered based on your total paychecks that you made sure of in the beginning that you can afford. And you broke down all of your expenses, and you're going to be allocating just enough money for each one to be able to pay at the end of the month, pay your bills. So you're not going to be coming up short anymore, and you're not going to be overspending on accident on something that you don't need. If you stick with this budget plan, you're never going to come up short. You're never going to be putting yourself in unnecessary debt. And also make sure that you're saving at least a small part of your paycheck every single time you get paid. Whether it just be putting away $10 or putting away $50 or however much you can afford. Make sure that you're putting just something away, because there's always going to be those unexpected expenses. There's always going to be looking forward to future major purchases like a home or a car, and it's great to just start now with saving. So if you have any questions at all about this whole process, that was a super simplified, super quick little version of it. I'm around. I'm Chelsea. You can DM me on the Simple Adulting Facebook page, or on our Instagram, which is @SimpleAdulting, or comment below on this YouTube video. Whatever it is, reach out. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to see you become financially stable and successful. Thanks for joining. Have an awesome rest of your week. Peace out.